welcome back to the 2018 Crochet Along, where we bring you one granny square a day for 365 days. We are currently on day 87. Now day 87, 88, 89, and 90, these will all be a similar square to this one. This is called Control Issues square number 1. There will be 4 squares. Because this square is so diverse, we decided to break it up into 4 different squares, okay, and they will be similar. So if you wanted to make something out of these and make them bigger, like have matching pillows or something like that, that would be an awesome idea. Anyway, today's square was designed by our very own member, Cindy Jo at Spinny Thingy. If you remember, she designed Sticks and Stones. Remember when we did crochet cable work with the puffs in the corners and stuff? The really, really tough one that took almost our entire admin and mod team to figure out, but we got it and we did great and it turned out great. So everybody who did do it, good job, you guys. You guys did fantastic on those squares. I loved looking at those squares. So anyway, this 4-part Control Issues square is designed by Cindy Jo, and you can find her at Spinny Thingy, and you can find all of her patterns there. Love her patterns. So anyway, this one, because it's a 4-part square, or there will be 4 different squares, we're going to be doing what she calls the steering wheel center and the lace closer to the center. So we're doing the wheel center here, and then this is the lace closer to the center. Okay, so I'm going to be using 4 different colors, I think, today. Pattern only shows 1 color being used throughout, but I'm going to use 4 because I'm getting ready to move, so I gotta get all these yarns used up as quick as possible. So I'm going to start with this color, and you're gonna chain 4 or do a magic ring, whatever your preference is. And then you're gonna chain 1. This does not count as a stitch at all, so it's just there to get us started. Now we're gonna work 8 single crochet into our ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. If you did the magic ring, go ahead and give it a good nice tug. And remember, if I go too fast for you, those options are available for you to slow down, because I do know I crochet really fast for video, and again, it's for time purposes. So, okay. Now we're going to join with a slip stitch into our first single crochet. And now we're going to chain 5. This counts as a double crochet and a chain 2. If you don't want to do the chain 5, you can always do your chainless double crochet and then chain 2. Now you're going to work a double crochet into the next stitch. So we slip stitch in this one, so we're working into this one here. Okay? And then you're going to chain 2. And then double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 2. Repeat this all the way around until you have 8 double crochet, and I will get back with you for the start of round number 3. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You should have finished off with a chain 2 and a slip stitch into your beginning chainless double crochet. If you did the chain 5, then you would have joined into your 3rd chain of your chain 5 with a slip stitch. So now round 3, we're going to chain 1. And we're going to work 4 single crochet in each of the chain 2 spaces. So you should have 32 single crochets at the end of this. So let's start. 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip on over to the next spot. 4 single crochets in the next chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Skip over to the next chain space and work 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat this all the way around till you get to your beginning. Join with the slip stitch into your first single crochet, and you should have 32 single crochets at the very end, so make sure you go in and count. I will get back with you for the beginning of round number 4. Okay, so round 4, if you do decide to change colors here, you're going to want to begin into the single crochet that you slip stitched into when you did your join, or any first single crochet in any of these chain spaces, okay? And you're going to begin with a chain 3 or a standing double crochet, but we're going to be doing clusters, double crochet 3 or 4s together. So if you're doing the standing double crochet, follow closely. If you're doing the chain 3, that is fine. Okay, so you're going to begin your standing, but you're not going to yarn over to finish it, but you're going to hang on to the yarn because again, we're double crocheting together. So here's one. If you're chaining 3, now you're just going to work into the next one. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and one more time, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through all the stitches on your hook, and then you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're forming a cluster like this, but we're working, instead of in one space like we've been doing lately with our squares, we are working across 4 stitches all together. Okay, so chain 4. Now you're going to repeat it again. You're going to double crochet 4 together. So yarn over, go into your next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, next stitch, yarn over, go into the next one, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and one more time, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 5 stitches on your hook, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and again, repeat it. Go into the next stitch, pull through 2, go into the next, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next, pull through 2, one more time, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through all 5 loops on your hook, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so repeat this all the way around until you have 8 double crochet 4 togethers. Okay, and when I have that, I will get right back with you and we will begin round number 5. Okay, to finish off your round, chain 4, you're going to join with a slip stitch into the first 4 double crochet 2 together. And then you're going to chain 1 for round 5. You're going to work 6 single crochet in each chain 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Skip over your double crochet togethers and work 6 into the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, repeat this, skip around or skip over, go into the next chain space, put 6 in there. You're going to put 6 in every chain space and join with the slip stitch into your beginning single crochet. If your work is rolling up, that's okay, because as we work it, it's going to start to go more flat. I noticed this one is doing that. It's probably because I'm using a really large hook. But anyway, you're going to have 48 single crochet when you're done. Make sure you count. I will get back with you when I have 48 single crochet, which is 6 single crochet in each chain 4 space. And I will begin with round 6. Okay, so for round 6, I cut my yarn. Like I said, I'm going to be changing colors. You do not have to. You can continue in your same color if you choose to. If you are changing color, go ahead and get your hook prepped to work a single crochet into the same stitch that we just joined into. If you are staying with the same color, just chain 4. This will count as your first single crochet and your chain 3. Okay, if not, just work a single crochet. All right, and then you're going to skip one, or we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. If you did the single crochet, then you'll chain 3. If you did not, your chain 4 counts as your single crochet and your chain 3. So skip 1 stitch and single crochet into the next stitch. So here's where we began. Here is the stitch we're skipping. Here's the one we're going into. And perform a single crochet. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip the next stitch, work a single crochet into the next. Chain 3. Skip the next, work into the next one. 1, 2, 3. Skip 1, single crochet into the next. You're going to repeat this all the way around. 1, 2, 3. Skipping a stitch, single crocheting into the next one, and then chaining 3. You're going to finish off with a chain 3 and then join with a slip stitch into your beginning single crochet. If you did the chain 4, then you'll join with a slip stitch into the first chain. Okay, so you should have 24 chain 3 spaces. When I have this, I will get back to you for the start of round 7. Alright, so I've worked all the way around. I have 24 chain 3 spaces. I finished off with a chain 3 slip stitch into my beginning single crochet. Now we're going to start round 7, and we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to work 3 single crochets in each chain 3 space. So 1, 2, 3, skip the single crochet, 3 single crochets into the next chain space, 3 into the next, and so on and so forth. You're going to work 3 single crochets in every chain space. You will have 72 single crochets. When you have finished, you will join with a slip stitch into your beginning single crochet, and when I have 72 single crochet, I will get right back with you for the beginning of round 8. Okay, so this is what it looks like after round 7, as you can see here. And now we're going to begin round 8. You're going to chain 4. This counts as a treble crochet. If you're not changing color, you can do a chainless treble crochet. If you are changing color, and you can still do the chain 4, or you can do a standing treble. Okay. We're going to join into, let me see, the stitch here where we just finished off, where we slip stitched into, and you're going to perform your chain 4 or your chainless treble or your standing treble, whichever you prefer to do. Okay, and now you're going to work 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. There we go. Now we can let that go. Work, oh, that's 1, so 1 more double crochet into the next stitch. Now you're going to work 1/2 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to work 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now work 1/2 double crochet into the next 3. 1, 2, 3, and then work 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, work a treble crochet into the next stitch, and then in the next stitch we're going to work our corner. We're going to make 2 trebles, chain 2, 2 trebles, all in the next stitch here. So 1 treble, 2 trebles, chain 2, and 2 more trebles, all into that same stitch. 1, 2. Okay, work 1 treble into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. I get some yarn here, sorry about that. Okay, 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, 1 treble crochet into the next stitch, and then work your corner all in the next stitch. 2 trebles, chain 2, 2 trebles. So 1 in the same stitch, work another, chain 2, and then in the same stitch work 2 more trebles. 1 and 2. Work a treble in the next stitch, and then repeat all the way around. Oops, I should probably finish off that stitch before I go pulling yarn out. You're going to repeat this sequence of stitches all over again. Okay, so if you need to rewind it or write it down or whatever you need to do, you're going to repeat this all the way around. So your next is going to be 2 double crochets, then 3 half doubles, then 5 singles, and then you'll mirror that with 3 half doubles, 2 doubles, 1 treble, and then work your corner, and then a treble after your corner's worked. You will finish off up here in the last stitch before the treble, your chain 4 or your treble here. In the last stitch, you're going to work your corner, which is 2 treble, chain 2, 2 treble. You'll work your last, or you'll work that here, and then you'll join the slip stitch into your beginning chain 4 or standing or chainless treble, whichever you chose to do right here, okay? And when I finish that, I will get right back to you. All right, so I finished up everything. I ended with a slip stitch into my first treble. I worked my treble corner and then slip stitched into my very first treble here. So this is what it looks like. Okay, and again, this one was designed by Cindy Jo at Spinny Thingy. Control issues number 1. Tomorrow, the next day, and the last day of the month, we will be working the different variations of this square. Okay, so if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you're not yet in our crochet along, we have a link in the description box down below as well. So until next time, everybody, happy hooking.